Hello and welcome to Shell Point Today for Tuesday, May the 24th. I'm Rich Nation.
And I'm Mary Kay Grimaldi. On today's show, we'll take you outside and up high for some more beautiful views right here at Shell Point where you live. And we'll check in with Scott at Scotty's Automotive on the island to see what's going on there.
But first, we'd like to remind you of tomorrow's floral design in a teacup class with Yvonne Schneff. She will be showing you how to make your own floral arrangement in her Academy class this Wednesday. The class will use silk flowers, and afterwards you can make your own, even with fresh flowers if you like. The class teaches basic principles for flower arranging, and you're sure to have great fun. Join Yvonne in the Sable Room of the Woodlands at 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Sign up is required.
Also tomorrow is the Health Connection class, the Aging Spine, Management and Treatment. Join clinical liaison Christy Green as she discusses disc degeneration and spinal compression fractures and how to manage them, as well as treatments available for your spine. The class takes place at 10:15 a.m. in the Social Center on the island tomorrow.
And of course, you won't want to miss the important Resident Hurricane Seminar taking place in the Village Church Auditorium this Thursday. We want everyone to be prepared and thoroughly informed should such an emergency arise. Shell Point has new plans for hurricane shelter locations, and all of the details will be shared at the Resident Hurricane Seminar at 10:30 a.m. Everyone is urged to make plans to attend.
Everyone knows that the key to having a properly functioning and dependable vehicle is to have it serviced on a regular basis. Lucky for us at Shell Point, whether it's a car, truck, or golf cart, Scotty's Automotive is available right here on the island. They'll keep your ride in top shape and even come to your rescue should you have a problem starting your engine. Let's find out from Scotty himself what's happening lately at the Island Garage.
Scott, well, it's good to see you. It's been a while since we've been over here to the Scotty's Automotive right here on the island at Shell Point. And I haven't been talking to you, not because you haven't been busy, but quite the opposite. I understand you've been really busy.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy. It's been a good season.
Excellent, excellent. Well, now it's beginning to approach the summer months. It's a lot hotter outside, and you've got a lot of residents who've gone up north for the summer. And we just kind of want to talk about that. You still have the summer special deal where you basically take care of their car and get it ready for them for when they return, right?
I do, yeah. For those who haven't left yet, we do provide a summer service. They fill out a form and we take care of their car or golf cart while they're gone for the summer. So when they return, their car starts, it's clean, so we take care of them while they're gone.
Well, that's nice.
And sometimes Shell Point's doing some maintenance stuff during the summer months, either painting or power washing. Sometimes the cars need to be moved, and we also provide that too. So
yeah, so they don't have to worry about that if some maintenance is going on here on the property. Who's going to move my car? I hope my car's not going to get damaged by the paint people or the maintenance.
Right.
You're going to take care of all that for them.
We do.
And so you just put their info right over here with their keys.
Yeah. Yep, there's a summer service form that the residents will fill out. They leave me a key, garage door opener for some who live out here in the houses, and sometimes they want certain things done to the vehicle while it's gone, and they'll write that down on there, and we'll change the oil before they come back or stuff like that.
So Scott, it's safe to say you've had a busy year, but now that the summer months are here, things have slowed down.
Yes, quite a bit.
So if someone has been thinking about bringing their car in for service, now's a great time, right?
Yes, it is.
So they may not have to wait as long as they would have in the peak season.
Correct. Yeah, it's a lot slower now in the summertime. So we can get them in and out pretty quickly.
So give Scotty a call so he can come check your car out. Now, if they have an emergency, meaning their car won't start or it's acting real funny and they're afraid to bring it here, what do they do?
We'll come pick it up.
You'll come pick it up?
Yeah, I probably do about 3 jump starts, 3 to 4 a day.
Wow.
Yeah, for some people that don't drive a lot, their cars usually don't start. But, we do jump starts and road calls. I have a towing company that works exclusively with me.
So even if they're out of the property and they're somewhere else, you can assist them as well.
I do. I just towed one in from Publix down the street.
Well, that's great. Well, as the temperatures rise, it puts a strain on those batteries too once they start getting aged. So.
And definitely in the summertime, I just want to mention again the monthly service on the golf carts of checking the water in the batteries, checking the tightness of the battery cables, air in the tires. Especially in these summer months, the water in the batteries are going to evaporate really fast. And the last thing you want to do is run your batteries low on water. It will ruin them.
Damage them.
Definitely.
And you're looking at a new battery.
Yeah. Batteries.
Batteries. These
Yeah,
golf carts
6
have
of
a
them.
lot of batteries.
Yes.
You got a lot to take care of there.
Yeah.
So I understand that in addition to that service that they might need for their car, their golf cart, that when it comes to cars, you've been busy with some other things going on. What if someone has decided maybe it's time to sell that car? Can you help them out?
We do provide that service. It wasn't something I thought I was going to be doing when I first got here, but I've been asked a lot to, when they give up driving, to sell their vehicle for them. A lot of them don't want to be bothered with trying to list it or all the phone calls or showing the car, and I do that all for them.
It's not as easy as one may think to sell a car. It's not just putting it on Craigslist or something.
Even that is tough. I mean, you got to answer a lot of phone calls. People want to come and see the car all hours of the day, and so I provide that service for the residents. It wasn't something, like I said, I thought I was going to be doing when I got here, but I was asked to do it, and it's been working out well.
Great, great. Well, I understand too, you've refurbished some golf carts too, that if someone needs to pick one of those up.
Yes, we do. I've bought some used golf carts and we refurbish them. We put new batteries in them and tires. So we do sell some golf carts here too. I have like 6 for sale right now. Some of the new residents that are now moving in, a lot of them have been coming to me asking me for a golf cart, a refurbished one, and we do have them for sale also.
So I imagine by buying a refurbished golf cart, they can save a couple bucks there, right?
A few thousand.
A few thousand?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's good to hear. Now, I understand in addition to that, we're going to take a trip out into your shop and meet someone that is working with you now on some car detailing. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's go meet him.
Okay.
So who do we have here?
This is Marcelo. He's my full-time detailer. He details cars, washes cars. He does provide a full detail of the car, which usually consists of washing it. Then he clay bars it before he washes it, which gets any antioxidants off of the paint that the car soap is not going to get off. The interior of the car gets done, carpets shampooed, floor mats. The seats are leather, they get leather conditioned. The guy does a tremendous job. He's been doing it for over 25 years now, and he's probably the best detailer I've ever seen. He does work for me full-time here at Shell Point, so if residents want to get their cars either washed, vacuumed, or a full detail, they just need to call and set up an appointment.
Well, you bring up an interesting point because, unlike just washing your car, especially here in Florida, you have a lot of contaminants and things in the environment. You have pollen that gets all over the car. I don't know if tree sap is an issue here.
There is tree sap.
Tree sap's an issue here. And so a lot of things that a normal car wash won't do, but Marcelo, he can get all that off the car and get it looking shiny new again, right?
He can. He does an excellent job. And then some of the car washes, if somebody just wants a basic car wash, we can do that too. I'm not a big fan of the drive-through car washes. No. People know stuff get ripped off, antennas and
they leave water spots. And,
yes.
Yeah.
So, a hand wash is a lot better than a car drive-through. But yeah.
So the detailing the clay bar, that's real important.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about the clay bar, but it's very important to do before you wax a car.
You have a lot going on since the last
time
I
We try to cover a lot of bases here, and things kind of proceed as I've been here. Like I said about selling cars and stuff like that. I wasn't sure that's what I was getting into coming here, but being asked that,
Well, the benefit of you too, Scott, is because you have that big facility with all those bays and all those mechanics out on McGregor. So there's no repair job that's too big because if you can't do it here, you'll just have their car sent over there.
We do that a lot.
Yeah. So you have the entire Scotty's Automotive, both here at Shell Point on the island and out on McGregor, at your disposal. So when the service is needed, or service before repair is needed, is really what's important. Get that vehicle maintained, that golf cart or that car, at Scotty's before you have a serious repair down the road. Scott, it's good to see you again and hear about everything that's going on here. So give them a call at Scotty's. In case you just can't get enough of that beautiful bean footage, pardon the commercial nod, then we are here to give you another look at the Shell Point property from up above. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, take a sip of delicious tea or coffee, and enjoy this flyby tour.
And now it's time to take a look at today's happenings, Academy news, menus, and Village Church connections.
Hello and happy Tuesday. This is the happening segment of Shell Point TV. I'm Caitlin Danskoy.
I'm Bev Chandley.
We're here to give you all of Tuesday's activities. We start bright and early at 7:15 with Bend, Breathe, and Balance. That's a Health Connections class in the Tarpon Room. At 8 o'clock, the round robin doubles tennis will be going on at the Woodlands tennis courts. The Stamp Ministry group will be meeting in the Stamp Room at 8:15. And we move to 8:30 for the Ladies Golf Association. They'll be meeting at the Shell Point Golf Club. At 9:15, the card making and scrapbooking group, they'll be gathering in the Tarpon Room. And open painting is available at 9:15 in the Art Studio. Shuffleboard is available at the Shuffleboard courts at 9:15. And 9:30 is the time for match play mixed tennis at the Woodlands. The Susie Q goes to Grandma Dot's restaurant for lunch. They leave at 10:15. Also at 10:15, Through the Bible study group will be gathering in the Osprey Room. That's it for our morning. Bev, tell us about our afternoon.
Thank you, Caitlin. We have the Bloodmobile here at the Village Church from 12:30 to 6 o'clock today. Also at 12:30, we have Mixed Progressive Bridge. That's in the game room of the Woodlands. The Knitters group will be in the Osprey Room at 1:15. And the Women's Ministries for Missions will be at the Choir Room of the Village Church, also at 1:15. At 1:30, the Stamp Ministry will be in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. And we have Fun and Fitness at the King's Crown Community Room at 1:45. At 2:15, the Library Book Talk will be going on. That's in the Social Center. And we have a Health Connections class at 2:45. Osteo Break Free Session B. That's in the Tarpon Room and it's currently full. Well, that wraps up Tuesday's activities and we will see you back here tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Terry Koleth with your Academy information for Tuesday. We start the day very early with 8 o'clock court pickup beginning at the island for Academy on the Go field trip to the Mother Teresa Project at Ave Maria University for those who have signed up. At 9 o'clock, our Italic Calligraphy and Flourished Italics class continues in the Sable Room of the Woodlands. At 9:30, Writing Your Memoirs continues in the Buttonwood Room of the Woodlands. At 10 o'clock, we offer the Living Gulf Coast in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands, and you can sign up right at the door. At 4:30, English, History, and Culture continues with Session 4 in the Grand Cypress Room of the Woodlands. Again, sign up right at the door. We have a new class coming tomorrow with Yvonne Schneff of Sundial. She is going to teach us floral design in a teacup.
Menus for Tuesday, May the 24th. In the Crystal Room, the platter is chicken parmesan, pasta, and cauliflower. On the dinner menu, turkey buffet for $13.95, and the soup is lima bean. Specials in the Palm Grill are crab stuffed sole for $18.95 and Mediterranean sirloin steak for $16.95. In the Island Cafe specials, a salmon club sandwich with coleslaw for $7.75. All menus are available 24 hours a day at shellpoint.net.
Hi, my name is Sonny Torres. I'm the Director of Spiritual Services for Shell Point. And this morning we're going to talk about a very special event that's taking place this week, the National Nursing Home Week. And we had a very special event to start off on Monday. And to tell us about it, we're going to talk with Scott Moore, the COO for Shell Point.
Well, good morning, Sonny.
Good morning.
I have to tell you that this was the first opportunity I've had to participate in the Blessing of the Hands. Mm-hmm. And it's just a warm and wonderful way to live out our mission with and through our staff, because they're the hands-on, they're the hands that provide the care to our residents. And it was just a loving and wonderful event.
Yes. And where did this take place? Did it take place all at one time, or?
Well, it took place throughout the day. Mm-hmm. So we started at 6 o'clock in the morning at the Steinbach Chapel, And so that caught that shift, and we were able to catch those staff that wanted to participate. And then we moved over to the Med Center to catch those folks there, because a lot of times the Med Center catches people that require care that's almost in an urgent capacity. And we came back at 2 o'clock in the afternoon then in the Steinbach Chapel and caught that shift. And then we finished up about 9:30 or so in the Steinbach Chapel, and so that we could catch the evening shift.
Right.
And it was just wonderful. And some of the stories of how that touched and moved the staff later on were really incredible to hear.
Yeah. I wondered about the program that we used had a lot of impact as well. I think we had an interactive reading a responsive reading that we did with each of the people that came. They were from the medical team, they were from housekeeping, and those that even serve food, and how we were emphasizing the spiritual side of caring for our residents. And the special thing for me was anointing their hands at the end of the ceremony, where they held their hands out, and it was like a moment of consecration of their hands as an extension of the love of God in their hearts that needs to be there to for the residents to be able to care for them the way that God cares for them. And I just thought it was interesting because the original people who started hospitals were very spiritually minded people, and they didn't just leave them by the side of the road. They cared for them all through history. It was people who had a spiritual desire to care for the needy, and that's where God's heart is.
And that goes to our mission. Our mission is to treat our staff and residents as if they were created by God, because they were in His image. And just the opportunity to bring our mission to fulfillment, if you will, to outwardly display our mission with our staff in that way was it was an emotional and wonderful experience, one that we're going to treasure and continue to treasure each year. And we hope to see it spread into other departments as we can. So we're looking forward to that. We were fortunate to have Peter Dice come down, our CEO and president, as well as Martin Chappell, our new executive vice president. That was Martin's first time at the Blessing of the Hands, but I'm sure Pete's attended numerous ceremonies over the years.
Yeah, it was my first too, as the new director of spiritual services, to be able to participate in something that was so wonderfully unifying, I thought, for the staff and the administration, and in dedicating our hands and our hearts to serving God and serving our residents with love and with care. And so we continue to focus on our staff as this week goes by, and the employees are enjoying all kinds of events. But this one was very special in that it really highlighted the spiritual dimension of health care for our residents. And so thank you for joining us today to hear about our special event of the Blessing of the Hands.
Thanks for joining us for our program today. Be sure to return tomorrow when Mary Kay will visit our newest member of the Shell Point leadership team, Executive Vice President Martin Chappell. And we'll get some fitness tips from Melanie Brode and Heather Batty. Until then, this has been Shell Point Today for Tuesday, May the 24th. I'm Rich Nation.
And I'm Mary Kay Grimaldi. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.